What's up, guys? This is the IMO Podcast, now under new management. This is Andre. I am now hosting the show. I am joined by my lovely co-hosts. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, because I'm really bad at things.
I'm not
Hello,
lovely.
All at the same time.
Hey, we go all in, man, as a group.
Yeah.
Very
in unison. Like
in
a choir.
unison. My name is da. We are everybody. We are
That's
all
my name.
We are one.
Okay.
We are Legion.
I don't know if I want to be a Legion with Flonora. Can I be a Legion with like another person?
What?
Damn.
What's wrong with me?
It's
I
funny
don't wanna
because
have to answer that.
Maurice and Flo knew each other like the longest. That's what's funny.
I know what I want. That's all I'm saying.
Loyalty.
I understand.
Well, we were gonna like give you guys like a little bullshit segment where we talk to each other for like 15 minutes, but since I said loyalty, I think we should go ahead and get into our first thing, our first topic, our first trigger point of the video. So for everybody who don't know, Kendrick Lamar came out with a very well received album. It was called Damn, period. No, literally the period is there. And one of the videos for one of the most critically acclaimed songs has come out. It is called Loyalty, featuring Rihanna. Now, I have my 2 cents about this video, and I can already tell that it's going to be different from the mass majority of everybody because as the song itself, I did not like the song all that much. I didn't think that Kendrick and Rihanna kind of, vibed to each other, but that's whatever. That doesn't matter. The album came out what 4 months ago?
Are you talking about the album or the video itself? Because the album, yeah, I think it's been like about 4 months.
Yeah, so I've made my peace with loyalty. But what's interesting is the video recently came out, and we just wanted to give her like our 2 cents, our opinions. So let's go ahead and start with the most positive one of us, Flo.
I thought the video was. I thought it was in the beginning. It's kind of the cliche of a rap video. Oh, it's like just have a whole bunch of beautiful women that are half dressed all around them. Yeah, and then all of a sudden you see one of them just trying to like stab him with a knife, and it's just like, oh, it's like, okay, maybe you can't trust all these hoes, and
yes,
I think that's the direction that he was going with, and then there's a couple of things I think he kind of stole from a couple of people. Like one, when he kind of like almost towards the end, where he was like killing himself. Like he had like, okay, his one version of Kendrick like standing up doing the rap bit, and you have the other Kendrick like sitting in the chair, and you kind of had somebody put the plastic bag over him, like he's like killing his old self. Like felt like he kind of stole that from The Weeknd from the Starboy video. Like I agree. I didn't really agree with the chemistry with. I don't like vocally. I don't think the chemistry between Kendrick Lamar and Rihanna is that strong. I think Rihanna's best pairing is with Eminem, but in the video they definitely pulled off like this weird like creepy couple vibe, like almost like Psycho Killer.
Can I pause you for a second?
What? What's up?
So the I know what you're talking about, and what you meant to say is they just came out the Suicide Squad movie and just think, we could shoot that, but with black people.
They literally did that with that one car scene though. Like when the part where they're doing donuts at the end. Yeah. Like I was like, yeah, they're Joker and Harley Quinn. All right, cool, whatever.
We go ahead and continue. That was all I wanted to say.
Yeah. But I thought the video was definitely weird with like them kind of sinking into the street where it's almost like quicksand, and
I didn't get that part at all.
Yeah, I guess it's like their relationship is like,
it was a nice effect, though.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like, oh, their relationship is toxic, but they're willing to stay together. I think like the whole song and the video will definitely appeal to women more. It's like, oh, I wish I had someone that loyal to me.
Au contraire, Kendrick Lamar recently came to DC about, what was it, 2 weeks ago, To make a long story short, the show was awesome. We didn't get Travis Scott, which sucked. Everybody in this chat is probably like, who the hell is Travis Scott? But that's okay.
I'm aware of Travis Scott.
I'm not.
And know his music flow.
Goosebumps. There we go. Ha!
Okay.
I named one.
You named one,
At
which
least.
which just so happened to have one. That's the one with Kendrick Lamar in it. But that's cool. That's because that's a great song. All the men, they had on loyalty shirts, bro. It was the weirdest thing. Like, yeah, you saw the females with it too, but I saw several dudes with like loyalty, 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 and that's literally it on the shirt. And I'm like, loyalty is not that. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's just everybody wants somebody loyal to them. Is that maybe that's not just a concept for
Yeah,
women?
that goes without that goes
probably-
without saying. I'm talking about the song.
Those are probably the dudes that are actually like a side chick to someone else, you know?
The dudes are side chicks.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it can happen.
That sounds.
The proper term is side nigga, but I get it.
I mean, whatever.
Proper term.
we gotta have proper terms with this flow. Jesus.
You're right. Can I go now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Hey, I don't have much to say, but what I will say is I'm going to nitpick. The one thing the video was just kind of like overall weird. I mean, I got like some of the imagery, and then other pieces of the imagery just kind of like went over my head. Like what you guys said before, the quicksand scene, didn't really get that. The hang you off a building scene was also super cheesy and lasted way too fucking long.
What? You thought that was cheesy?
Yeah, it's like so like direct, you know? Yeah, not even that, and like it was just so like, okay, this is like just cliche, it's just like really familiar, you know? Like the
really, because that was my favorite part of the video. Actually, was not because of the message, but because of how good it looked.
Okay,
like some movies don't even look that good.
Okay, I mean that's fine. Teach his own. I'm not gonna really argue that. But the last nitpick I'm gonna go with, and these have all been nitpicks, yes. He rapped about like liking women with natural hair, you know, wanting to see the nitty gritty. I don't know if that's the actual term. I didn't listen to it, but that was basically like the point of that one song he did, right? But then in the beginning, like the first 5 minutes of the video, the first 30 seconds of the video, he shows nothing but women with straight hair, mostly light skinned women or white women, and it just kind of like contradicts that previous song about wanting those things. Like there's no consistency in his video. I mean, no consistency in his art and how it's represented, you know. And I was kind of looking for.
I think that's kind of harsh.
I said it was a nitpick. To be fair, so.
I mean, he was blindfolded in that scene though, so.
But even like Rihanna had like straight hair, like she wasn't even like natural or anything like that. And I understand she had to play like the role.
Actually like that though.
Rihanna's hair
You said what?
Like I never seen Rihanna with natural hair ever.
Yeah.
Like her whole career, I don't recall her ever seeing
Everything
that.
else is natural. Let me tell you that.
Okay. But yeah, those are just my nitpicks for someone who doesn't really like the music like that. So take it with a grain of salt if you already like it.
All right. Well, if Maurice said his nitpick, I want to go ahead and say mine. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, mine's actually kind of short. The music video, personally, like, I'm not gonna say I hated it. I was more concerned on certain parts, specifically with the dog. Like, yeah, dog, man's best friend and whatever. Can we not make him look like something from my nightmare? This dude's got red eyes that are glowing. Like, we have the technology to get rid of that old-fashioned, like, was it like that anomaly where if you take a picture of someone, they have like red eyes? We can like fix that. The red eye basically.
You can scare the shit out of me, especially on dogs. You take a picture of the dog and their eyes are going. Yo, that's like, creepy.
Dog, no pun intended. But I'm just really sitting here like, yo, I get it. The dogs are supposed to be the most loyal animals, but bro, this dude is scaring the absolute shit out of me right now.
You were really frightened by this.
Dog! No, oh my god, I gotta stop saying that now. I really gotta stop saying bro, this dog is so it was more of the fact that he was in random parts of the video, especially in the very beginning, and it just seemed like it wasn't really in place anywhere. It was just there in an alley, just looking at me.
Yeah, like I understand the purpose of that either.
Like literally just, and then it was like in a random part of the song, like in the very middle. I'm just like, what the fuck is this doing here?
Well, I mean, dogs are man's best friend, so they're the most loyal animal.
Loyalty.
Yeah, but can you be loyal without looking like Satan's hound? I would love that.
We're going a little bit too hard on theme here, people.
Nah.
I'm sorry, that I could have lived without that. That just threw me off. Like the whole fucking video.
So Jared is afraid of dogs with glowing eyes. Let's put that on record.
I mean, should he not be like?
I mean, there are worse.
Wouldn't you?
I mean, there are worse things in the world. Like one of the fucking topics with a fucking plant that's gonna fucking eat people. But anyway,
we can beat a plant though. It's called fire. Hellhounds or something different.
At least he didn't have glowing red eyes.
Right?
Like, were you also afraid of the dog in Hercules? I mean, not Hercules, Harry Potter.
I don't remember that dog.
There was a 3-headed dog in Hercules too, wasn't it?
Oh, Cerberus?
Yeah.
Bro,
you
I played
That was a puppy.
I played Kingdom Hearts. I fought.
Were you scared of it? Were you?
No, I wasn't scared because it didn't have glowing red eyes. It just had 3 heads.
And I think it had
that's
3.
way more terrifying. A
No.
3-headed dog
really
that's
is.
like, what? How many feet tall? 60 feet tall?
Probably a couple.
I had a keyblade.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Okay. Dude.
I was protected by the keyblade.
Anyway, I didn't necessarily like that whole scene where Rihanna is a hoe apparently, and she's trying to get a customer, and Kendrick Lamar is just like sitting there watching, and Rihanna like spits some gum in his brand new car, and the dude gets upset, and I would have been standing there like, yeah, go ahead, beat her ass. That was disrespectful, B. Like, don't. So with 2 things. Okay, so you see your girl doing this. One, if she is a hoe, then that means she's doing nothing wrong. You should know about this because you're sitting there watching her. So there should be no problem there. And 2, what are you getting mad at the dude for when you clearly see let's say Rihanna's not a girl. Not a hoe. And you see her go up to another nigga's car and start rapping to him. What are you getting mad at the other dude for? Like, I don't see the whole point of that entire fight scene. Can anybody tell me why?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Don't just say it. Actually define it. Oh my god.
Like, if you're like, okay, the overall job of the pimp is just to protect his hoe. That's like, I guess, their property. But at the same time, it's like you're not gonna let anybody do anything to her.
I thought the overall job as a pimp was to make money.
That
offense,
my nigga holding it down.
Like, I'm being for real. I'm being so for real right
You
now.
have to protect your merchandise, though.
You have, well, I mean, depending on how rich you are and how much merchandise you
You're
have.
you're kind of
Some people
glorifying
really-
it.
Like, I don't know. I've always seen pimps just like single-minded. Like, yeah, they just care about money. Like these dudes treat these women like little garbage and just like items. So I'm just like, if they get beat up, they.
And that's the point of the video. He's showing like his actual. If he's willing to like put his body on the line to protect her, that's the ultimate sign of loyalty.
Loyalty.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep saying it.
Yeah.
I'm
That's the name of the video.
I'm really gonna. I cannot wait till this gets out of my head.
Either way, you guys can tell that we didn't really appreciate this video all that much. I don't like it. I didn't like it from jump because the song's not all that great. But apparently other niggas like it. And then this dumbass vid it wasn't dumb. It was well shot. The lighting was good. Cinematography was pretty good.
I think people like
those
this
are technical things.
Yeah, I think people like the song just because of how they relate to it, not because it's like well produced or good.
I think it's because that Rihanna is one of the biggest things right now, and people kind of fell into the hype. That's just me though. Rihanna's a pop star right now. Let's just be honest.
She's been a pop star for
Part-time
like
Pokemon
7
trainer, too.
years, son.
Yeah, no, and that's when I'm like, I don't know, like, what's the last song from Rihanna that bumps like, whoa, this is next level.
Wasn't she in that song with Drake, like Work or something like that? That fucking blew up all over the internet.
The one where she wasn't speaking English in?
Yeah,
yeah.
when she was singing patois.
No, I'm not.
That was the main thing. That was the main thing people remember about that song.
Man, look, if you say she's speaking patois, Can we get some translation of what she said then? Because I'm calling bullshit on that.
I'm pretty sure there's a translation somewhere.
All right, then we'll bring it together in the next show. Anyway, moving on. So, Sony, everybody's favorite movie producing company. Yeah? No, yay, no. Oh, okay, so no love for Sony. Don't act like they didn't make PlayStation. And
Oh no.
Okay, but
That's a
not
different
movie,
branch.
though. Yeah,
That's a different branch, my nigga. That's Sony. Wait, it's not Sony Entertainment, not Sony Pictures.
Sony
Yes.
Pictures is pretty garbage. Now I'm thinking about it. Anyway, Sony, and all of Sony Pictures, who I have to assume is who is making this deal with Funimation, who is responsible for the greatest movies of all time, like the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And I literally could not name another Sony film.
I like the Amazing Spider-Man too.
Didn't they do the latest Fantastic Four movie?
Oh God!
I like Michael B. Jordan in the latest Fantastic Four movie.
You mean Fan Four Stick?
Fan Four Stick.
I think it's called Fan Four Stick.
It's well, that's the internet name, but the actual name is Fantastic Four.
No, it's Fan Four Stick.
You're right.
Just like how Dragon Ball Evolution is called nothing because that movie doesn't exist.
Anyway,
say what?
Ukog.
Ukog.
The Goku in that movie is named Ukog.
Was it really?
Yeah. No, by the fans. Yeah. So his name's Ukog now.
Oh God, they had that man go to high school. Anyway, back to Sony. Sony's making a deal with Funimation. Apparently they're going to do something. Hopefully that does not result in live action Funimation related titles such as everybody's beloved Full Metal Alchemist, and we already had a Dragon Ball Evolution. So hopefully we're not going to get a sequel to that. There's just no way. So how do you guys feel about seeing more live action westernized anime adaptations?
Personally, me. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jared.
Fine. Maybe I will. Personally, from when it comes to live action anime, sometimes they can do animes justice with live action, but I think there should be a boundary of where, for example, shut up. That was first time. That was a video game, and you will not disrespect Mortal Kombat. Anyway,
you like that movie?
Oh, I like that movie. I love Mortal Kombat. Now shut up. Anyway. But I really think there should be a boundary of what anime should be live action. For example, Dragon Ball Z, you can't really make that a live action because there's too much stuff that they do that people are just going to be like, okay, the CGI, they completely fucked up. This looks so dumb. This looks so cheesy. They're so focused on how they're going to fuck it up rather than if the movie's going to be good or not. Now, when you have kind of realistic type of animes like Death Note or some shit like that. Death Note was the first one that came to my mind. I think we did talk about Death Note live action.
Yeah.
It's because we talked about Death Note live action.
Oh, right.
And so, like stuff like that, that's kind of, I'm going to say easier to do because you're not worried about, okay, CGI has to be fucking perfect. We have to make sure this shit looks just like the anime. I mean, you already, at that point, you just have to, make sure these guys are good actors, good scripting and all that shit, rather than worried about if these niggas look real when they're flying and shooting a Kamehameha.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree. There are some things that don't translate well when you bring them over to another medium. Going from a comic book to a movie, that's proven to work, but going from an anime to a movie or any type of live action, that's extremely difficult because anime is so stylized. It can be so colorful. The dialogue can be so different. The stories can be extremely massive. There is no way to please everyone when you do something like Dragon Ball Z, or heaven forbid they do a Gurren Lagann's live action or something like that.
I want to disagree with that, and I want to be able to explain why too. Can I explain why?
No, nigga, moving on.
I actually want to hear this.
The way that Dragon Ball Z can work is you just make it more simple. So what is Dragon Ball normally about? Okay, Dragon Ball started as a kid screaming. Dragon Ball, say it with me now.
Kamehameha.
Kid training for the tournament. Found of course he took on like the army and shit, but you don't really have to take on like you don't really have to put it in the army element, right? What if you just make it a tournament, right? People who like Dragon Ball Z also like Shonen, and they also like tournament arcs. So literally, the whole fight could just be one big tournament. You know,
one big tuning exam.
Exactly. Now, as far as to what part you put the tournament in, that's kind of up to the director. But it'd probably make more sense to have the tournament start an hour in and just make it be like a top 8 type of thing versus match, and you could just build drama around that. Like, that's a very simple premise. Dragon Ball was built on that shit, and you can stick true to the medium. Sorry, the story.
Okay. That's
I can fuck with that. Yeah,
I think that's a pretty good point, Maurice. Keep it simple. If anything, they should just try and adapt the the OG Dragon Ball. That seems a little bit more easier because the arcs in the OG Dragon Ball, they're a little bit more not simple. They're not going to another planet where the grass is blue and the sky is green and whatever the fuck Frieza is, then they'll have to animate. So yeah, I agree with that. The only thing about, in this case, Dragon Ball, I do not trust westernized action sequences at all. It's either they're godly for a Western standpoint, or a Western what's the word I'm looking for? I can't really think of it, but anyway, it's either they're godly for a Western movie, kind of like Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier actually really had some pretty good fight scenes, considering it was an American movie.
Yep. But
then on the other hand of it, you'll have some extremely cheesy shit. Like, did anybody see the Dead or Alive movie?
Yeah.
It could be as bad as that. Or like Charlie's Angels.
Agreed.
Well, right.
But if they go the route of a a martial arts movie, right? Right, Dragon Ball's alley. Literally have to do is like choreography, because they did anyone like the Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid, and the one with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith in it?
Wait, you just say that was the original Karate Kid?
No, the original Karate Kid, or the one with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith.
I only watched the original.
I saw both of them.
They both had like decent fight scenes. Well, the first one had better fight scenes, and the newer one had one really good one, or a few good ones actually. I'll give it that. It wasn't that bad. Yeah. But yeah, definitely can go along that route with this movie. I don't see why this should be difficult. And I also want to kind of speak to the making the worlds in Dragon Ball. If they can spend like $1 trillion to animate Optimus Prime, I feel like they can CGI up, or even spend however much money they made with Valerian World of 1,000 Planets, however much money they spent. Yeah, but
that's kind of difficult though.
I know, but
Sony's not going to give that budget to anything though.
But it could be possible down the line though.
Yeah, especially if Sony is invested in Funimation, that could be possible. They just can't be in charge of any artistic direction.
Sony not invested in anything that's not Spider-Man. Let's face it. I forgot my last point, so we might actually move on from this. Oh yeah, right. My major gripe would be if they do go ahead and try to make some adaptations of our favorite animes, and I think I want to be alone on this. Please, for the love of God, do not get some extremely well-known actor to play someone like Edward Elric. I don't want to see Michael Cera as Edward Elric. Sony.
I kind of do now. You have to put it in my head.
Stop it. No, I don't want to see.
I mean, to be fair, I was gonna go with Zac Efron, but okay.
Oh God, what?
All I remember him from High School Musical and Baywatch.
That actually makes sense though. Yeah, I don't want to like knowing Sony. They're going to do it. Like if they have like if they're putting money into this, they're going to put some big name celebrity in this, and it sucks. Like I don't know, Funimation. I'm thinking.
One Piece.
I'm thinking. Oh God! Oh, don't shut your mouth.
They're already making a live action One Piece.
Like
how?
It's a TV series.
What did we just talk about? Never mind.
Like I don't know, Tom Holland who plays Spider-Man as Luffy. Even though that actually sounds like it might work. Actually.
I'm about to say that actually sounds legit, bro.
So I'm actually defeating my own purpose because that dude can actually act, and he actually looks like he could play Luffy. So I'm kind of defeating my own purpose. But no, we can't. No, Will Smith as I don't know, Monkey D. Dragon. No, we can't. I don't want to. No, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no. If it's Will Smith as Monkey D. Dragon, I'm just saying.
Rihanna as Nami.
I feel like she could do no. Jennifer Lawrence is Nami.
Jennifer.
So you started something. You shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, I can, but that's because she's an actual good actor.
Okay, what's your point?
What is you're like constantly defeating your whole purpose.
You know what? The dude that played Loki, I think he could do Monkey D. Dragon.
No.
No, really?
No. He's too like skinny frame. No. Monkey D. Dragon is
Dragon
like
his job. He's not buff, but he's.
But I mean, like he has to be more intimidating than what like that Loki dude is.
Very true. Very true. Ooh, who played Garp? Who do we even have to play Garp?
Oh, who's it? Kurt Russell?
Like shit.
Nah, Kurt Russell not diesel enough. He's like wise like dad type of.
Ron Perlman, son.
Ron Perlman. Is that the
Hellboy?
Oh, true. No, I was like, I know I should know that.
Oh God, we started something. Let's move on. It's a Hollywood. If you're listening to this, it's a very bad idea. Don't do it.
No, go with it.
Don't do it.
Jennifer Lawrence.
But if you do, go ahead and cast Tom Holland as Luffy. I can see him wearing that hat. I swear to God. But moving on. Maurice, did you have something?
No, that was it.
Okay, so here is something that I have absolutely no idea about. There's this chick named Domino. Apparently, she's some type of assassin thing in the Marvel Universe. Woo! She's going to be in Deadpool 2, and she's going to be played by Zazie Beetz, or as I like to call her, Zazie Bay, because she was great in Atlanta. Oh my God! So, I saw the pictures. I'm assuming that everybody else saw the pictures as well. Am I right?
Yes.
Yep.
What'd you guys think?
I
like her outfit. I think that the way they did the costume, I mean, they really didn't have to really do much. I mean, they just gave her like a tight combat outfit and put some weapons around the belt.
Okay, wait, pause. Let's just get this out the way so that you don't accuse me of being sexist later down the line. Can we just say how good she looks? Can we just get that out the way?
Let's just
get it out the way. She looks great. I mean, she's not 10 out of 10, but she's brushing up on it. The skin, the lever, the hair.
The lever?
You said not 10 out of 10 material. I want to disagree. You're alone on that one, my man. Right. You know me. I favor my black women, especially in different medias that I like to watch and enjoy.
Well, go ahead and give her the 10 then, B.
I will always give her the 10.
Give her the 10, my guy.
My guy.
All right. So now that we've gotten
that's definitely a 10, son. Nope.
Now that we've gotten that out the way,
did we?
Now, you already know we're going to come back to it. Go ahead, Flo.
Looking at her costume, so traditionally Domino is usually portrayed as white and has like straight hair. But what they did with the new Domino for the upcoming Deadpool 2 movie,
they made her black.
They gave her the awesome fro and kind of made her spots white.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So,
shit! You already know where this is going.
So the memes that they're having after the release of her costume. It was kind of like, oh, she's a cross between Domino and Misty Knight, which I kind of think is fair. So I'm excited to see her in the upcoming sequel.
That when you said Misty Knight, I was thinking of Misty Stone. She's a porn star with the exact same hairstyle. I'm just never mind. Just continue.
Wow. That is kind of bad. Even I didn't get that one.
No, because she said Misty. Her first name is Misty as well. Just never mind. Let's move on.
All right. So wait, Flo. So in the original comic, she was white.
Yes.
Or are we talking like she didn't have like a weird?
Well, she did. She was pale skin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like Raven pale skin.
You already know where this is going. Why she gotta be black?
I don't.
Why are they shoving down this SJW bullshit down our throats? How come nobody's complaining about this? I'm white. I gotta do this.
I really doubt if anyone gives a fuck about Domino.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they said anything.
Well, that's true. Not everybody complained about Nick Fury. So I guess there's that.
This was Samuel motherfucking Jackson.
Yeah, and plus I think they did make him black in the comics after a while, and in the cartoon series.
And in that same comic, and I had to look this up. The universe got destroyed. So I have no point there, but the universe got destroyed. Let's talk about that for a second. I know we said we wasn't going to talk about comics, but goddamn it, they're going too far with this universe bending shit. Apparently Reed Richards is somewhere creating universes. Yeah. And 616 and whatever the hell the Ultimate series is, they collided, and only Miles Morales made out. And I'm like, who is making this shit up? And this means I don't get my Ultimate Spider-Man series?
I think it was John Kirby, and now you don't get Ultimate Spider-Man, but you do get several different Spider-Verses, like Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen, older Peter Parker, Miles Morales in his series, and he's also in Champions, which is like a mashup between him, Miss Marvel, the kid, Amadeus Cho, who's the new Hulk, you'll probably like him too, and Cyclops, and Nova.
Didn't Peter die in 616 though?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Well, he probably did, but he died, and then there was like a little shred of him left inside Doc Ock's mind, and I forgot who, but someone was trying to help him take over his body again, and he succeeded based off that one memory that was left inside Doc Ock while he was Superior Spider-Man.
Comic bullshit. So they destroyed the Ultimates for no reason.
Well, I mean, to be honest, how long has been the Spider-Man comic out? Like since the 60s?
Years.
And I don't think people were digging the Ultimates, all of it. I don't think there were cool things in there, like Spider-Man and Thor with his godly ass fucking axe. But I don't think that everyone was digging those series.
Right. And you have to keep in mind, these comics have been out for decades, and it's you can only do so much with one character for over so many years, so it's just kind of their way.
So why would they destroy the newer one?
What you just said. They're making a new one and kind of mixing everything up, and that's what all different Marvel is. That was the result of the incursion.
The new Ultimates. The newer Ultimates. This time Peter Parker is black, and Miles Morales is white. I would actually watch that.
That's kind of. That's kind of Marvel's thing, though. They have these major events that happen a lot, but that's not there over there.
Well, yeah, well, there's not really too much to talk about for Zazie Bay. Am I pronouncing your first name right?
You pronouncing her last name right?
That's right. We on the same wavelength over here, Maurice. We the same.
All right, so I'm gonna be real. This don't hate me for this, but when we were talking about this, I swear to God, we were when I saw Domino, I'm like, yo, are we really about to talk about Domino's Pizza?
Yo, I thought the same thing.
I'm like, yo, I hope I'm not on the fucking Bellevue type shit.
Right here, son. We right here. We out of eye. Because I was like, Domino's. We were gonna talk about Domino's Pizza. We gonna talk about how they changed the recipe. Is that what we gonna do right now, son?
All right, cool. I'm not alone.
I mean, we can't talk about that next show because let's face it, 10 years ago, Domino's Pizza was trash. I'm just. Hey, real quick, favorite mainstream pizza place. The choice is Papa John's,
Papa
Domino's,
John's.
or Pizza Hut.
Papa John's.
Papa John.
Jared, don't let me down.
I really, it's sad because everyone I know says Papa John's, and I fucks with Papa John's, yo. But I've been with Domino's for so long, like.
Okay, well that's
I
acceptable
really
as long as you don't say Pizza Hut, because if you
I
say
can't-
Pizza Hut,
I honestly, pizza, they have good pizza, but I only know them for having like the most colorful like veggie pizzas and shit. That's really it.
wow, what?
That's all I remember them for.
That's
Pizza Hut, it was just like way too greasy, even for pizza.
Sometimes
Pizza
it's
Hut
too
doesn't-
dry, actually.
Hey, I was just me, Maurice, you and me, we right here. They don't put enough sauce on the pizza. It is the weirdest thing. It's like you get the dough, then just cheese, no sauce. Like, I had to bring up my little coffee voice because that's what they do. That's what they do. You got the dough, then they put the cheese on, and I'm like, "Where's the sauce, my guy? What are you doing?" And their dough also tastes like cardboard. Pizza Hut is not that great. When you're a kid, it's pizza. You'll eat it. But now that I'm more sophisticated, the right answer is Papa John's, by the way. So, yeah, that was a little... We went off on a tangent there, but that had to be said.
All right.
Moving on to our next somewhat confirmed, somewhat not confirmed topic. So, Queen Bee or Queen Bey... Beyonce, for all the people who's like living under a rock, apparently, you know that billionaire. She was 16 when she came out, and like I think Jay-Z was 27 or some shit, and now they're married.
Keep bringing
It's
this
weird.
up, like
Because that shit is weird, man.
all right,
Could have been his uncle, for God's sake.
you running the show. I can't say that, man. I'm just going to chill.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You know what's weird, son.
I don't care.
I mean, I don't care either. It's weird. Anyway, Queen Bee, Beyonce Knowles. Is that her actual last name?
Yes.
Yes.
Really? Is her first name Beyonce?
No, it's Beyonce Knowles Carter, something like that.
So is her first name actually Beyonce? There's no way her first name is Beyonce.
Yes.
Holy
You get your name
shit.
legally changed.
Okay. Anyway, Queen Bee cast somewhat confirmed to be cast as Nala for The Lion King. For everybody who haven't seen The Lion King, first off, turn off this fucking podcast and watch The Lion King. Get some culture in your life, please, because that's just fucking unacceptable. Nala is the wife, girlfriend, childhood friend of the
Sister.
lead character Simba.
Sister.
Oh, come on, man! Don't do that.
You had to say the Jay-Z thing. What?
Don't do that because it pretty much is confirmed that they're siblings. Like, if you look at like how lions actually are, there is one male lion and like a bunch of female lions, and like the male lion just like takes turns having sex with all of them. So there's like a good chance if they're in the same pride, they're related. And Disney doesn't want to talk about that. But
Because and they weren't hoping that anybody that was watching Lion King was also
Would be
watching
smart.
Animal Planet.
First rule of game design: if the user doesn't notice it, it's not a problem.
Basically.
that's a good point. But then leave it to Maurice to take it to like the darkest place possible. Like the darkest place possible.
You
because
said the
come on,
Jay-Z
guys.
thing.
Come on, guys, they're related.
I was feeding
They're
off
brother
your.
and sister.
That was feeding off your energy, son. You had some negative vibes going out there. What could I reciprocate but that?
Not ruining my childhood. That's what you could.
Shit. Have you not been on the internet?
Don't do it, Jared.
Alright.
Anyway, how do you guys feel as Beyonce / Queen Bee / Miss Knowles / Bay / she probably has like 7 million names, but I'm gonna let Jared go first this time. He probably doesn't have an opinion though.
I don't really.
See?
So, because I mean, I don't know. Now, it's going to be really awkward saying this because it's kind of like a confession I have to make because I've said this to a lot of people. I've been shunned for like a week saying this, but I have never actually fully watched Lion King.
The fuck out.
I'm so serious. So here's my excuse.
No, nigga, get out.
No, be real. All right, now here's the thing. So I've watched like bits and pieces to know, like, oh yeah, this is Nala, this is Simba, Timon and Pumbaa. Like, I actually know all these characters. I've just never fully watched that movie. I've never gotten a chance to like really just sit down, like, all right, I'm gonna watch.
Wait, watch this. You probably watched Timon and Pumbaa, the show, didn't you?
I did, but I didn't.
Oh, get the fuck.
Did you watch? Wait. Did you watch Lion King 1.5?
1.5? What?
Never mind.
Okay. You're excused. No, you're literally excused to go and watch The Lion King. That's what I meant.
We'll catch you next podcast. Just see them later, people.
Bye.
You got some homework.
I got some homework. All right, but yeah, like personally, I could see, because I've heard like Nala's voice actor from the bits and pieces I have seen of that movie, and I don't know, I think she'd be all right Nala. I can't really say from like a professional perspective.
I mean, I just feel like you just sit up there and say something.
He only had like 7 lines in the movie. Simba, go. And that one song with "Can You Feel the Love Tonight."
That's basically what I remember.
Like in that last act, I don't think she says anything at all. They might change that because of Beyonce, but Flo, I'm pretty sure she has words for this.
I see that they're really trying to get people hyped enough to go see this. If they really pulled in, she's not the only big name star, but to have her on there, the whole Beehive is going.
That's that Disney money.
Yeah, they're running to the theaters when this comes out.
Oh, we gotta make some money. Give me Beyonce. Put her there.
Your Mickey voice is like so fucking cringy. Like, oh my god. Like, I couldn't say that as like the person running the show because I had to be open, but now I could just be biased as fuck and no one cares. This is nice.
There you go.
This is really nice.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna throw my 2 cents out there really quick. I don't think this is the best move at all. And it's not because it's Beyonce.
Too much
Beyonce
talent.
can't act. Beyonce can't act. She can't act. I don't care what anybody says. She cannot act. She can't act. Beyonce can't act. There you go, world. I said it. I said a negative thing about Queen Bee. The Beehive is probably going to... The Beehive probably won't even listen to this podcast. They're going to find our podcast, go to this specific show, subscribe us, then unsubscribe us, and then vote down on all the videos. Specifically this one.
Hey, at least we get some buzz. I like buzz.
Okay, but we want positive buzz.
I mean, buzz is buzz.
Like,
there is no such thing as bad publicity.
Right. Like Nicki Minaj says, as long as he's talking about it, that's all that matters.
Wasn't that Missy Elliott?
Nicki Minaj said it about her ass too when she was asked is it fake or not.
Okay. Okay, so she did one movie. I forgot what it was called, but it was some.
She did more than one movie. She did Obsessed, Austin Powers, Gold Member, Pink Panther.
I remember that.
Oh gosh, she was in Pink Panther. And all of those, she didn't really act all that well.
Oh, I'm just gonna go back to Dreamgirls. She has a bit. So she has like quite a bit of a resume. So.
I feel that, and you guys are gonna be mad at me because wait, no, I'm the host. I can't be objective. Fuck that. I'm gonna be objective. I see her doing and Flo's gonna be mad at me for this one. She's kind of playing towards, hey, she's a black woman, so give her a black woman role, and let's let her do black woman acting. Let's have her scream and cry for no reason.
Well, I'm not sure about the scream and cry part, but yeah, I do want her to have a black role if she's a black woman. But there's a way that Hollywood
says that this is how black women got to act.
Yeah, is that what he's saying?
Not so sarcasm, but like, have you ever watched a movie where they have like a black mom or something? The latest Tupac movie is a prime example of this, and she's got to be like this, not like the voice of wisdom, but like the ghetto voice of wisdom. They gonna give you the tools you need to take the clothes off your back or some stupid shit like that. And that's the way they act. And I don't want Beyonce to do that into this movie. I hope she has like, not like a fresh spin, but like be like a normal character don't be a stereotypical black woman actress in this. And I know that's harsh, but that's just the way I see it. And I really hate the way that Hollywood kind of portrays black women, especially in movies, because you are either some type of nanny, you are the mother of the main protagonist who is black, who just so happens to be joining a gang, and you have to talk like this and start crying for some reason and all of that shit. And either that or you're some type of slut or something.
Yeah,
those are the three roles you have.
Pretty much.
I really hope that.
Well,
yeah.
To be fair, you ever watched was it Awkward Black Girl? So she has like her series on Insecure, on HBO, and I think that's kind of breaking barriers. Who else? What was the, of course, Jessica Williams with her new movie on Netflix. It's something Jessica James, The Incredible Jessica James. So I'm seeing like a lot of black actresses that are trying to break away from that stereotype.
Yeah,
like
roles
that's
getting
because
smaller
it's
and
done
smaller.
by them, and they wrote it, and then Hollywood is giving them the opportunity to showcase their work.
But can Beyonce do it?
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to counter out, but I'm not impressed by.
You've all but done that, actually.
I'm not impressed by what she's done in the past, and that's just my 2 cents. Maurice, you already went, right?
I don't have much to say. I'm just kind of glad that the cast is seeing some color, and hopefully everyone does a good job. They don't have to be African. They can really talk like they're from fucking America, just as long as the dialogue's good and everything comes together.
I wouldn't mind a little bit of African. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be kind of hot if Beyonce did it. I mean, what?
An African James Earl Jones. Wow, that sounds. An African Darth Vader. Can you imagine?
Yo,
I can't even I was about to try to attempt. I was like, I don't even know where to start with that.
I'm trying to wrap my head around.
Wait,
that,
coming back to America, he was already.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh man, I know a lot in this seat. This is a good seat. We're gonna stay here for a minute.
So I guess if we have nothing else to say about that, let's move on to the one thing that I know the least about since we started this fucking show, and it's a good thing because I'm hosting today too. So, apparently back in the 80s and in the 60s, apparently there was a movie called Little Shop House Horrors, little
Shop of Horror,
little scary shop house thing.
Oh my god.
Little scary. It's about a fucking plant, people.
Okay,
And
is a little bit more than that.
We talked about this. I don't know why they couldn't call it the plant from hell or something.
It wasn't
from
from
hell,
hell.
it
It
was
was
from
an alien
space.
plant.
Yeah.
But why'd they have to name but
Because
it's not about the alien plant, it's about the shop.
Okay,
I mean,
so
the alien
do you want me to give
like,
you a
in the
synopsis, like a quick summary of the plot?
No.
Yeah, you can spoil it. I'm not gonna see this shit.
Is it gonna be quick?
Okay. So anyway, Seymour, the employee of this plant shop or florist, he comes across this alien plant, and then he kind of like takes responsibility of taking care of it. And as the plant grows, it becomes like this big attraction to the shop, and it started actually bringing a lot of business to this dying business. So, but yeah, so the catch-22 is that the only way that you can really feed it is through blood or like feeding it people. So it's kind of like, oh, for the price of this fame and fortune, like I have to do like a human sacrifice to keep this thing alive. But the whole justification is like, okay, if I kill like bad people, like people that actually deserve to die, then it's kind of like, okay, I'm doing a service and I actually deserve this fame and fortune.
Oh, that actually kind of sounded kind of deep. For a movie called Little Shop of Horror.
And that was also surprisingly quick. There's a lot of good things happening today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
you didn't see the shot, did you? You didn't get the shot.
I did.
Tell me you got the shot, Flo.
I did.
What was
Ouch.
the shot? Go ahead and explain it to me.
Because I tend to be long-winded. Is that it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I'm glad you're improving.
Yes, we're getting better as we go along. So, since I know nothing about this, Jared, how do you feel about the third remake for this movie? Because apparently there was a version in the 60s.
Personally, the only reason why I watched it was because my girlfriend forced me to watch it because of my ignorance to movies. Like I haven't watched a lot of movies that she's watched. She got upset, and I'm just like, okay, I'll watch this movie with you, sure. And personally, I'm kind of like, I don't want to say I'm appalled or like disgusted, but I could not stand Audrey's voice. It bothered me so much. I'm just like, yo, I get it. Okay, they were taking place in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I get that New York accent. Like I'm from New York. I know that New York accent, but oh my fucking god, I really just wanted her to shut up.
Because it was high pitch, and she kind of had a bit
raspy.
of
It was raspy as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not trying to fucking rip into this bitch, but you ever get annoyed when you're like, okay, there's good acting, and then there's people you can tell that they're acting, like they're trying to act. That's how I felt with her. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
you can
Joey
stop.
Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, you gotta believe in the heart of the gods. I'm like,
yeah, Yugi. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
right.
you. I'm like, what?
Bro,
why was he from New York? You are Japanese.
Apparently, like I think it was Taya was like in that whole thing. Taya was the only thing that sounded remotely close to Japanese. You got Joey, Tristan, Yugi, yeah. But other than that, I don't know. But yeah, speaking about Little Shop of Horrors, I'm not really too excited about it. I mean, I might go see it just to see if they improved on the shit that I fucking hated. But yeah,
the power of pussy, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, that is a phenomenon that I'm still trying to figure out right now.
Dude, you do not have to tell me. I think we've all been there, except for obvious reasons. Powerful tool, and women know it. Maurice.
What's up?
Oh, you're not going to talk about Little Shop?
I can talk about it.
Exactly
it's a little
fun. Like I don't know.
It's weird. Like, you know how we were talking about how Hollywood's always gonna go for like the money maker and shit like that. It's a little weird that they're going for something like this, because I feel like this was more of a cult classic than a classic, you know? Like, I don't remember the movie being that popular when it came out, and I don't hear many people talk about it or reference back to it at all. Or, like, I just don't hear about this movie at all. Like, it's very rare that I actually hear someone talk about this.
Which is a shame, because this was a very good musical.
I'm not saying that.
It's a fucking
That's
musical?
probably why I really didn't like the movie. I don't fuck musicals.
Yes, there was singing.
Why is it a musical?
I don't know.
You know what? Go to the theater more. I mean, this was just like the songs were great.
Feed me, Seymour. Yo.
The power.
Come on. It's like that was
Look,
like
if I can't do my
really
Mickey
good.
Mouse, you can.
You know what?
Damn. Got called. Hey, yo, Andre, you remember that episode? You watch Family Guy, right?
Yes.
You remember that episode where like Mr. Herbert or whatever was like singing with that blonde wig on and shit like that, talking about Chris and them having a future?
Yep, that was from.
That was based off that movie, by the way. Like Little Shop of Horrors started that shit.
Oh well.
So that whole scene when I watched that movie, all of it, like all I got in my head is fucking Mr. Herbert singing like an old ass man with a blonde wig on.
Not that whistle. Oh my god.
That was
like I was.
Okay, well, apparently Flo is the only one that's hyped to see this.
Yeah.
Per usual. So.
Well, that is also her thing too.
Yeah, we're gonna go and see one of Flo's movies one of these days as a group. Hopefully, it's not this.
Hopefully, we don't completely shit on it.
Hopefully, we'll have to review
it.
Hopefully, it doesn't come out.
Yo,
like
talking about shots fired, my nigga. We went to artillery right now. God damn.
I'm just saying, like, I can't even. Like, this is the part where I say, like, why is this movie being made? But I don't really give a shit. It's nostalgic. They're just playing on people's nostalgia. They can. Well, apparently, only like 6 people in the universe is like nostalgic about this. So Maurice has Dot Hack. Flo has Little Shop of Horrors.
I mean, I know what.
To be fair,
I know what Little
think
Shop of
Little
Horror
Shop of
is.
Horror has a bigger fan base than
Probably.
Probably. It's not confirmed.
Damn, even he agreed though.
I mean, it's
Maybe.
shocking how you guys have never played that. You've all on the PS2.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, you never even heard of it.
Okay, so that's going a bit far, Jared. I've at least heard of Dot Hack.
I have never heard of it.
Dot Hack GU specifically though, like that was the animated as fuck one. That was the weeb one, son. Like, how you not
The weeb one.
Yes, I can recognize.
I mean, maybe not everybody was into weeb shit back then.
Cheat.
Yeah, when I had my PS2, I wasn't into anime.
I mean, I was in the anime, but it wasn't like hardcore.
All of y'all niggas is lying. Y'all either watched Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon,
Nigga, that's the most.
Digimon.
That's the most.
Nigga, it's anime.
Those 3 of them.
My nigga,
Those are the
Naruto was on
most-
Cartoon Network for a good minute.
Okay.
Like what?
Don't tell me you wasn't in the
Dragon Ball Z
anime
was
though.
on several networks.
And don't tell me you wasn't in the anime, because that's a lie.
I'm not saying it wasn't the anime.
I know what anime was.
I know what the fuck
It
anime
don't
was.
matter.
It don't matter. You were still watching it. No, you were still watching it.
I mean, I can't say I was in the anime when I don't know what that is.
So, if
Like,
were you
go
watching
ahead
Dragon
and
Ball
tell
Z every
some people
week?
it was- Bro, I didn't know it was an
Were you
anime.
watching
I just
Digimon
thought it
every
was a
week?
fucking cartoon.
Did you watch Digimon every week?
Yo, Audrey, get your man, son.
I mean,
Man, look, he's not my man.
Did you watch Yu Yu Hakusho every week?
Bro, I can't
Get
say
the
I was
fuck-
in the anime when I
Get
did.
the fuck out. Get out of here. You know you was into that shit.
Actually, Jared, he has a point. You didn't watch The Lion King, so you actually have to leave. Got to go.
All right, I got my homework. All right, you have to forgive me this one time. All right, that's all I ask.
You got a childhood is what you gotta catch up on.
Wait. How far have you gotten up to in Lion King?
How far have I gotten up to?
Yeah.
I know basically the whole plot. I just haven't seen the whole movie.
Yeah, but what part have you gotten
Like
up
I know
to?
this whole. Let's see.
Mufasa dies. Spoiler alert for Jared.
I already knew Mufasa died. He got like Scar and shit. Simba, like he got exiled or some shit, and then he's living on his own with like Timon and Pumbaa. He kind of like Timon and Pumbaa like raise him and shit, and they have like this fight scene where he like takes back the throne and all that bullshit. But I just never seen like the whole like movie. Like I said, I know this plot, but I just
No, I just wonder what part you stop at all the time.
I mean, I can't tell you what part I stopped at because I've just seen bits and pieces of all the fucking movie. I've just never seen the
How
whole
is that
thing.
even possible?
No, it's hard to explain.
How
High
did that
school
even
was
happen?
it's really hard to explain.
Did you see all of Mulan?
Yes,
Hey.
Hunchback
I
of
saw
Notre
both
Dame.
of them. Don't kill me.
What?
Wait, Hunchback of Notre Dame, isn't that? Hold on.
The one with the Hunchback of Notre Dame? Yes.
I think I've seen half of that movie. I haven't
Oh,
seen the
come
whole
on,
thing.
man.
That was also a musical.
Beauty and the
Oh, now I'm
Beast.
What?
Dog, get the fuck out of here.
I'm trying to figure out because I
Wait,
can't.
bro, why'd you get triggered at Beauty and the Beast? Like the Lion King, Hunchback of Notre Dame, fine, but not Beauty and the Beast.
Like, you know that.
I need an answer. Like,
I don't know because like that's like wait, isn't that older than Lion King? Or did it?
by like 2 years. But
Yeah.
you still had ample time. Back to Jared.
Oh, target.
Well, Mulan is the best one, so let's just get that out the way. Aladdin.
Yes.
Did you see Princess and the Frog? I don't like. I'm just confused.
Actually, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
Get out! And I thought Flonora would be. Hold up, guys. Flonora didn't see Princess and the Frog. Stop the presses, ladies and gentlemen. So you didn't see the movie with the first black princess in it?
At a certain point, like I just gave up on Disney. I think
The
around
one with Oprah Winfrey in it. Yes, she was. Oprah Winfrey was in Princess and the Frog. She played the mother.
I think it was at the time where I was like just out of Disney completely, like just not really into it. And I kind of grew out of that, and then that's why I didn't watch it.
Can I have your black activist card, please?
Yeah, you're not taking that away from me at all.
Can I have that? I mean, I don't want. I'm going to give it to the proper authorities. Because you can't. No, you're supposed to be all over that, even though she's like a frog for like 80% of the movie. That's not the point.
Wait, the princess was the frog? Hold on.
No, she gets.
I think it's like the curse went backwards. She was supposed to kiss the frog and turn, and he was supposed to turn back to a prince, but it ended up turning her to a frog for some reason.
That was actually pretty clever on Disney's part, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, what if it went backwards? What if it didn't go right? That was pretty cool. But Jared, you saw that, right?
What, Prince and the Frog?
I'm gonna say no.
No, I said no.
No.
Oh, so
Everyone else said no.
I'm the only one that saw the Princess and the Frog.
That's surprising.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Jesus, did you see Toy Story, nigga? Like,
I didn't see 3.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I saw 1 and 2, but I didn't see 3.
I don't.
Same here.
What?
I've
What?
seen-
I mean,
It's like
I've at least
my
seen all
thing is,
3.
like, I've been kind of whenever there's like sequels or something, I tend to lose like interest. No, I'm lying because I think I saw like all of Fast and Furious.
And you also love all the Marvel movies.
Yeah, but it's just like for some reason, certain sequels is like, okay, what's the point? Where could you really go with this?
Weren't we talking about Toy Story 4?
don't say
They're
that.
doing that?
Oh, apparently we
I don't
haven't
remember
talked about.
talking-
Well, we got a topic for next show, everybody. Yeah, Toy Story 4 is happening apparently.
Yeah, but talk
What?
for the next show.
What, did Andy have a son?
Anything is up in the air at this point, so.
I swear they're gonna make it where Andy has a son.
I mean, Woody originally belonged to Andy's dad, who had some type of disease, and his name was actually Andy. I'm about to go into some conspiracy theory shit, even though it's confirmed. Let's not go there. Moving on to the next topic, everybody.
That was the last topic.
I added one. So in gaming news, because we haven't talked about video games all night. The Destiny 2 PC beta. We have an official hard release. It is August something or September something. I don't know. You think I would know
Destiny
about
2?
it, but I don't.
For Destiny 2?
Yeah, they have a beta for it. They have
a
they have
PC beta.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's like August 24th.
Yeah. And since Maurice is like the only person with a gaming PC to even think about playing this game. Yeah, because you're the big video game
They
guy.
actually released the specs on the PC version. It's actually like a little bit weaker than I expected, and I am so fucking glad because I'm running NVIDIA GeForce T60 6GB and Mass Effect Andromeda. That's like 2 below.
That's 2 or 3 below. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3 below. And Mass Effect Andromeda recommended needs a T60 6GB. So I was shaking in my boots when I first bought the game, and I didn't want to like max it out. I just didn't want to be hit with the reality. Oh man, my shit sucks. I have to upgrade it. But
What did you play it on? What settings did you play it on?
Oh, I think I maxed out everything.
On whatchamacallit?
Mass Effect Andromeda, yeah.
Your PC was able to push that?
Yeah.
Damn.
I paid for shit. Okay, I wasn't messing around.
But you just admitted yourself that you was Jav like
Yeah, because I wasn't sure. This is like my first gaming PC post college, and I wasn't sure like if what I had could run it, giving all the settings, because I was like just at the bare minimum for the recommended settings, not the minimum settings.
In other words, he was like, oh my gosh, I don't know whether it's gonna play it on Ultra, but we're gonna try it out anyway.
Right. So,
Ew, I got a comment real quick from Destiny PC. real talk. Should Destiny PC have a PTR?
A public test server. Yeah.
Like real talk, I really feel as though they should have that. You know, because they're
maybe.
Like because with the beta, right? With the beta, they're like trying out their these new like. I mean, I can't really like. I actually have to contradict a lot of shit I said about when we talked about the beta the last time.
Mm-hmm.
But when we have, because they were like Destiny news YouTube videos, because it's like every fucking day there's like news about Destiny. But they were talking about how like the armor and shit you're gonna get is reduced, like gonna reduce the cooldowns for your grenades, your supers, all that shit. And now they're like Bungie is talking about how they want to increase the damage of the grenades. They want to increase or decrease the time it takes for you to get a super. And shit like that.
Let me stop you a little bit there, just to correct. Because what was actually being said was that everyone had a bunch of complaints saying that they want those things to happen, and Bungie retaliated, or not retaliated, but just said that, hey, we saw these things beforehand, and the patch you guys or the build you guys are playing on is like months behind what we actually have now in this update, and we fixed a lot of those issues. So there's that. That was it.
Okay, but yeah, back to the original point. I really feel as though like Destiny PC should have like a PTR. And yeah, I understand, you know, PC, master race, whatever, consoles inferior. You know, I don't know why the fuck, why we can't get 60 FPS, but it's whatever. Cool. It's not whatever, but whatever.
I actually agree with you, only because like they test within their own play groups, and they could not have like, you know, people who actually know how to play Destiny at like a competitive level. And sometimes it might be better just to have it so that at least the PvP is on a public test server.
Like
for the people to test out.
Like when it comes to PvE, we haven't really had like problems like, oh, this is too strong or this is stupid, like this is unrealistic, we can't win this. I don't remember there being that much problems compared to like the D1 PvP of the Shotgun Warlock or Shotgun Titan meta. You know, so I really feel as though a PTR could do some justice, because like you said, you know, like those developers, they don't play this game on a competitive level. They just play the game to make sure the fucking thing works.
Right, exactly.
You know, like as long as it works, then they're good. You know, but you have people that spend hours, days, weeks playing this game. You know, let them say, hey, you guys should probably look at this, or hey, this probably should have some work. You know, but food for thought. I think Destiny should have a PTR.
I agree. And what you're gonna need, or at least the recommended settings. The CPU is gonna need like an i5 2400 for Intel, Ryzen R5 16X for AMD, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970, or AMD Radeon R9 390.
970?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. That's recommended. Serious? That's recommended.
Wow, so that means a lot of people are going to be able to push Destiny 2 to the max.
Yeah, and the minimum settings are just like laughable. Like 660 for minimum settings for the GeForce GTX.
I don't even know what that is. That's how minimal.
I remember my fucking gaming laptop had a 550 or 555 or some shit like that.
Like, I have a 750M in my laptop I have, but I wouldn't dare put Destiny on it because that just sounds like a bad time. But
the reason why I was excited when they put out the PC requirement stuff, because I just want to give context. I just wasn't sure if they were going to be pushing these games to require stronger graphics cards yet, because like right now I think we're in the T80 Ti era, and that's like an $800 graphics card. And I know they wouldn't probably do something like that, but like if they're doing like a T70 or the T80 8 gigabyte one, like I just really didn't want to like have the need to upgrade yet, so I just brought this desktop earlier this year. That's it.
You know what's interesting to me? Well, first let me ask you this: are you gonna primarily? Are you gonna play more on PC or console? Are you gonna try to do like a half and half thing?
It depends on the play group, because I have a solid group on both ends. So it's really just about who I play more with.
I guess that's fair. But what if? Obviously, Destiny 2 is going to be able to be pushed a little bit harder on PC than it is for the consoles. So of course we all know about the whole 60 frames per second debacle, which we're going to get into in a second. But I think that I'm pretty sure that you're going to be able to like push graphic settings beyond what the PS4 and what the Xbox can do and stuff like that. What are you just like afraid that your eyes is going to get like so used to 60 frames per second that when you go back to 30 frames per second you're going, nah, it's just not the same experience, my guy?
I don't think so, because I play a lot of games that are 30 FPS on PS4, and I swap between them. I swap between them very frequently. I don't think it bothers me too much at all. Sometimes I just don't even notice the difference. I'm just enjoying the game, unless it's like Tekken. In Tekken, like if I slow down by a millisecond, my whole kit's fucked up.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm telling you, man, those Josie kicks be fucking me up, son. I'm like, yo, why can't she like does she do Taekwondo? Like this backside kick is fucking me up. Can we stop?
Extrema kickboxing, boy.
Can we stop it? It's getting on my nerves. Fuck Josie. No, not fuck Josie. She's actually she's very beatable. I just got to figure it out. But we can get into Tekken another day. We're probably gonna have a show about Tekken one of these days. I'm pretty sure.
He doesn't know. He just say yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah. So I'm pretty sure we talked about the Destiny beta too. But now that the beta is over, any final thoughts of how you guys think that Destiny 2 is shaping up? Because let's face it, what we got in that beta, they may say beta, but it's a fucking demo. That's how that shit's gonna ship. I don't see like too many changes coming from what we played in that beta coming down the line for when the game actually releases.
I disagree, because that was the same version that the YouTubers got to play a couple months ago, and a lot can change in the 2 months up till now as far as like the build of the game. I wish people hadn't complained so early in regards to the game, because it's not like you got like a full-fledged like Guardian to fight and play with, and your gear wasn't like
and that
maxed out either. Yeah, and there was other secrets about the game that we don't know yet. Like obviously we're not going to just be playing with these guns upon release date, or we'll be having like purple gear. I don't think we're going to be having purple gear, but I wish people had just been a little bit more patient with it and been a little bit more not suspecting but like open to what you might be receiving, because like there were a lot of people that complained like it didn't look any different as well. And
to be fair, I completely agree with you. Yeah. Let's just get that. I completely agree with you. The guns were ass. Well, what were you expecting? The last word on the demo and like Red Death and shit. So right, I get that. But I think it's like one of those like things where we're not like complaining because we want to shit on Destiny. I think it's because we're complaining because we just want Destiny to be as best as it can be. And to be perfectly fair and honest, it's not like Bungie did things correctly the first time when the first game launched. And I think that people has like such a bad taste of vanilla Destiny in their mouth. They're saying like, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that this shit does not happen again. Because I know some people, I was one of them. I wanted Destiny to be my Halo. Like, I wanted that shit to just blow me out of the water. And in some cases it did, but in other areas it didn't. Now people are looking at Destiny 2 and they're going, yeah, this is it. Bungie has learned everything they could from the 3-year beta known as Destiny 1. So Destiny 2 is going to be that game, and they're going to give every single input they can before the game launches to make sure that Destiny is the best thing that it can possibly be. So I don't think they were trying to like shit on Destiny, but more of
it's kind of hard to tell with the internet. But yeah, I feel like there are some of you social justice warriors out there that wanted to make it better. At the same time, though, it was like kind of mixed in with the people who just like, oh, shit game, disappointing, hate this shit, blah 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 blah, but didn't really like look at like the finer, like the smaller details. Like everything in this beta was coming from Taken King, which was like the god tier of DLC packs for Destiny.
That was when Destiny actually launched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know that? That was the real Destiny.
Oh yeah, true. I remember playing it at that time.
That's
Like I remember they had like a fucking like year beta of like Destiny beta or Destiny
I
demo.
remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I remember the bullets. Remember when everything was bullet spongy? Yeah, it was clearly in beta.
Still
It was an early
like
access,
that.
actually. Oh my god.
Yeah, fucking alpha and shit.
Last time I buy that.
Oh yeah, so Maurice, you probably are more hip to this. So what the hell am I hearing about them getting rid of skirmish? Or not skirmish, Clash.
It's gone.
Clash. So the thing is,
Clash?
Clash.
Well, there's probably going to be a TDM, but it won't be 6v6.
Yeah, I understand that, but they were talking about like they're like from what I heard on like some YouTube videos is they're trying to make all of the game modes objective based, not just point and shoot, just get kills and
I think that's
whatever.
stupid.
I really hope that that's not the case, but it's because I mean think about it, they got rid of Rumble. Why the fuck would they get rid of Rumble?
Yeah, let's not bring that back up because my heart still hurts about that. Even though I didn't play Rumble all that much, it was still there and accessible to me, and I did play it a couple of times. But I'm like, what is the reason to get rid of Rumble? Bungie, you're doing this thing where you just like nobody asked for this, but you're doing it anyway. Bungie is kind of notorious for. Well, they're not notorious for it, but they. Who asked for Rumble to go away? No one. That's it. But it's getting taken away anyway.
Get rid of Salvage and Rift, like please.
I mean, yeah, they can get rid of those. But
like, I'm cool with them getting rid of those shits and making a new game mode.
Right. Well,
but yeah, they're like, oh, good.
Well, yeah. So I guess we're only what? When is the actual game launches on the 7th, right?
I think the 6th or 7th of September.
I don't know when, but this was announced about 2 months ago. This article was about 2 months ago. But they're saying that there's going to be 2 modes, competitive and quick play. Competitive is going to have control, clash, and supremacy. And the competitive modes will have the other 2 like modes that they're coming out with, countdown and.
But just like the beta.
Elimination, yeah, basically like the beta.
Do we get to choose?
I don't think so. I think it's maybe.
Oh, I was about to say that's super stupid.
Yeah, I don't like all these game modes equally enough to be playing them all at the same time. To just not care what I get,
Especially because you're gonna like me playing FPSs a lot, and you guys probably play FPSs a lot. When it comes to games like that, you vote, right? Like, yeah, like you like vote what game, what map, and it's just like I really don't want to fucking play this.
Right, like it's not
right now.
It's not even like it's not even going to be a small community day one. Why would there even be a voting system for that, Like that's for like shit like Gears of War 3 where they didn't have enough people playing at the time, so they put all their game modes in one POW, or Battleborn, which pretty much did the same thing. I don't think Destiny is going to have that player base day one, so they can like split them up. They don't have to have them like together, At least as far as like the quick play options that you could have.
Yeah, I don't understand the thing of quick play. Like, all right, here you go. Here's a bunch of game modes. You don't know which one. It's basically playing Russian roulette with the game mode.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds absolutely terrible to me. And if they do that, fix that shit immediately. And also, we talked about this before, but I think it's worth saying it again. No matchmaking, no private matches, no that thing that we've had since fucking GoldenEye.
Hopefully they're just Splatoon 2 has fucking matchmaking.
Dog.
Oh my god.
just right there in the fucking game.
And then
their games only last like 3 minutes. So
Bungie creative FPS. I don't know where these decisions are coming from, but somebody in the boardroom who probably doesn't even play fucking video games, they need to shut the fuck up because this is getting stupid.
I don't believe
So matchmaking, and it is more important than ever now because games are 4v4. So that means you can only play with like 4 of your friends at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So that would really
Well,
be
3 of your
hurtful.
friends.
3?
Yeah, 4.
My nigga, you can do math. You can do math. I know you can do it.
Oh yeah, my fault. I counted 4 as in everybody, and then math is
Said
hard.
4 of your friends.
Math is hard. Math is hard. All right, and so is our English system.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about that. That. Oh, I don't want to get on that one. That'll take forever.
Kansas, and then why is it not Arkansas? We say Arkansas. I blame white people. Anyway, that's right.
Where did this shit go?
That
I don't
was a jab.
understand.
That was a great chat.
I mean, tell me you can't hear it. Kansas. Put an R in front. Arkansas. Come on, son. Don't tell me you don't hear it. Son.
Oh my god.
Tell me you don't hear
You
that.
can't say
Anyway.
things like
Yes, we can. Who said we had to be politically correct? That's why we're not talking about Trump on this show.
Keeping it PC.
All right.
Okay. Speaking of Trump,
Nah.
we're not gonna do that. But I think it is extremely funny how Scaramucci was fired before he even started his job. So just to let you guys know, the White House has a higher turnover than McDonald's.
Right.
This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. But anyway, let's wrap. I think this is a good place to like wrap it up. Does anybody have any like closing statements?
Free my nigga Stratos.
Who?
Yu-Gi-Oh. Don't worry about it.
Free
I'm
Shadows. I'm about it, son.
Who?
Just
free
because
my nigga Stratos. You don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's a thing. You're not a part of it. Even though a
At least
nigga,
you with me. You with me.
I know. Son. Even though a nigga can make a song about loyalty, don't mean he gonna be loyal to his previous song.
Wow, you're still on this whole.
It is so fucking stupid. Why even make a song like that? And then just have like if it was like a mix of them. If it was a whole group of nah. She was in the video too. She was in the video too. It was more than just one bar. Just whatever.
Show me something so that means like every woman ever in his videos from now on has to have natural hair.
I'd like consistency, yes, or at least some of them, any of them, one of them. I will take one, at least.
Hear that, Kendrick? You spit the lyrics, you gotta live by them.
That means no. You don't know what you just said. Flo, go ahead.
Oh, my Suddenly Seymour. That's all I have to say.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it under 40 seconds. Oh, okay, great. That was it. All right. Great.
Yeah. Okay. You're the one that goes forever on your last words, not me.
Is that the last word?
Yeah.
Bang bang. But she didn't get the.
Yeah, she did it. It's all right. We love you, Flo.
Do you?
We'll love you more if you pick up like a joystick or something.
If you want me to crush you on the video games, just say the word.
Them fighting words. Them fighting words right there.
Says you're gonna smoke you in that Tekken, bro.
I need something from just pick up any. I don't care what console. Pick up a PS4. Pick up anything from this generation. Then we can talk about literally everything else.
Okay.
Pick up a PS4 Pro. Then you get to say something, because then you get to be better than me, because I don't have a PS4 Pro.
All right, challenge accepted.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh when she smokes you in Tekken, bro. I'm gonna laugh.
You probably will, because I haven't been putting in practice at Tekken like as much as I should. Who would Flonora play? Josie. There we go.
She played Master Raven.
Black character.
Master Raven.
Josie's from the Philippines. Master Raven's black. She has a weird fucking voice for like a black lady.
Ooh, Master Raven?
Yeah.
She kind of does.
Doesn't Martin play Master Raven?
Yeah.
Don't tell him I said that. Oh God. Please.
I knew. I don't know why, but I swear to God, I'm like, I know this nigga's about to pick Master Raven because I saw like the trailer for Tekken 7. I'm like, I know Marvin's gonna play the Switch.
Right.
I know he is.
Black woman, she teleports. She has dreads.
Nah, it's because of Soul Calibur. This nigga played Natsu.
Ooh.
Like Soul Calibur 5.
Replacement for Keelik. What?
Fairy Tail?
You don't play fighting games. I
think you're gonna
forgot.
say Taki.
Oh yeah, she's a
You're gonna
replacement for
say
Taki. My bad.
I
Who
think-
replaced
I'm about to say my
Keelik?
nigga.
Who replaced Keelik?
It was that what was his name? Shiba.
Nah, that was stupid. Whatever.
Anyway, getting off topic.
Right.
Trying to make fun of this nigga. Yeah, that's it.
I really don't have anything. It's fall. I mean, it's almost fall. That means it's time for flex season. Can't wait for flex season, boy. Yes. What? I gotta end it on something random. What? Fall is when you get to flex on people. That is the designated season to flex on people.
Can we just end the call
You know
now
the-
and just move on?
Nah, I'm the host, goddammit.
Okay.
I end it when I say it ends.
Okay.
I'm the HNIC around here. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna everybody have a.
HNIC.
I was like, what's the HNIC?
I'm
I
aware
know
of
what.
it, thank you.
Let's have a good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Peace.
Or good morning.